Hey, we're back.
We're back for another round.
Yes. So thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Harry.
And I'm Richard.
Yes. So let's jump into it.
And 3, 2, 1, go.
Welcome to show the Asian Racing Show. There you go. And thanks very much. This is live, and this is the part 2 of the 2-part mini-series, I guess you'd call.
Yeah, so this is the final part.
This is the final part on this one, and yes. So what do you want to do? Just jump over and
we'll jump over before.
And then because it's just about to finish. Yeah. So it's just
good time. Okay.
Good timing.
I'll grab the computer.
I'll grab that. Yep.
Okay. We'll walk over here. Okay, so this is the update of where we are. It's been printing flat out overnight, and so yes, that's my 3D scan of my head. It's obviously we scaled it down so it can fit on the design that we're building in the future. But there she is, and it's got how much more time?
It says another 13 minutes to go. So there you go.
Not long now. It's done. Used all 4 colors up, and
yes,
everything seems to be working
nicely. So maybe we'll pop it. Yeah.
So it's just the last little bit. He's got a little H plus R logo to finish on his head, on his helmet there. That's pretty good.
So yeah, so just wait for it to do its thing, and then yes.
So it's exciting. It's she's all go, as they say.
She's nearly done. How many more minutes? 12 minutes and counting. So there you go. T-minus 12. There you go. So yeah, we want to share with you that part, and it's just interesting how it, since now it's actually doing the you can see now the multi-coloring part. Before it was just on the first part.
It was just doing the neck part, so it was just all skin tone.
So now, yeah, I can take it back up.
Sure.
Okay. So you can see now it's retracting the blue spool on the left. Move a bit more lighting. Let me just bring a bit of the light up here. Hang on. There you go. We can see now. And now it looks like it's putting out the white, is it, Richard?
Yeah. Yeah. So
there you go.
You don't have to tell it to do anything. It just does it.
No, it just does it itself. And then you'll see in the background, it'll just do its thing.
Just
it'll clear the nozzle out the back. And then, oh, hang on, maybe I'll move the camera so you can see. There you go. You can see.
It's just feeding it through and just we'll knock it out the back. And once it's all prepped and ready and happy, then it will start the print.
And then it'll just go around, and then it'll add a bit of white. Just wait for it to come up with the white.
Yeah. It does it what 2 or 3 times?
2 or 3 times it clears it. I guess you'd say purging is the right word. I'm not sure of the right terminology. Would you say purging?
I would say purging.
Yes. So if you're just tuning in, we are looking at the last little part on this particular build
that we started.
in
the first part.
In the first part, which was 5 o'clock yesterday, was it?
Yeah.
On the part 1. If you didn't see that, go back and have a look. But yes.
So it's just been printing non-stop since then.
Yes, and it's got another 10 minutes on that one. So not long to go, but it's quite cool how the K2 does its thing. There you go. So we thought we'd bring you along for the ride on this multicolor print. Yes.
Yes.
There you
go. So cool. So yeah, so we never printed this particular design before, so that's always
interesting.
Interesting. Oh, hey, USA.
Hey, dude. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, well,
okay. So if you missed the first part, which is fine. So in the first part,
yesterday.
So,
for yesterday for us.
So it's a continuous
print.
So in the first part, we covered what it was exactly, but I'll give you a sort of a quick recap. So it is a design that we're
using on the
channel for an upcoming build, and it is my face scan. We scanned it with a cell phone, and then
added it into software.
Added into a software. I think we use Blender, We showed you in the previous one how to do that, and then we made it entire, so there's no holes or anything like that. Stitched it, so the object was happy, and then we moved it into the Creality print software, which we also covered in the previous one. And then we show you how to do the multicolors. So in this particular, Creality was kind enough to come on board onto the HNR Drone Racing Show.
Yes.
And they helped us out with the printer behind us, which is the K2 Plus with the CFS.
Yes. And yes, so there you go. That's what we're up to, and it's just about to finish. It's hang on, what was it?
Yeah. So effectively, it's my head with a
8 minutes out. There you go. 8 minutes out. So it's exciting stuff. So it'll be the first big, well, fairly. Well, it's not really giant, but it's
most complicated one we've done thus far.
Yes.
Multi-color print. So yeah. So it's my head, and I've got a BMX helmet on, or skateboarding helmet.
Yes.
And it's for an upcoming project that we're doing. So yeah, it's printed in 8% infill. There'll be a reason why it's 8%.
Yes.
I don't want to show and tell too much, but it's exciting, and we wanted to show off what the K2 Plus can do.
Yes. Very cool. Very cool. And thanks for tuning in.
That's right. And it can this particular one, as it sits at the moment, we've got it configured with the CFS, which is that box-looking object up the top. It can do 4 different colors at the same time.
But you can go up to, I think, 16.
Yeah, you can get different units. I'm pretty sure it's 16.
Yeah, pretty sure.
It might change over time because they'll do updates.
Yeah.
At this stage, I'm pretty sure it's 16. But it's pretty cool nonetheless. And so at the moment, we have in the hopper, we have black on this spool. We have white that's going in now. We have a skin tone,
which is finished with, I think.
And we have a blue.
Yes.
At the moment for this print.
USA says, I thought you were going to read it.
Oh. Go try out and Tony Kidd's foam glider into an RC A10. Oh, nice. So A10 Warthog. Yeah, that's cool.
We made it controlled by Xbox control. I have no idea how to do anything like coding and stuff with this. It's going to be
nice.
Seriously,
okay, we'll check it out. Yeah,
oh, nice.
Are you going to use? Is it going to be Wi-Fi or Bluetooth to another receiver? Is that how you're going to do it, or how would you do it?
Audio pilot.
Audio pilot. Would you use like a Arduino Bluetooth?
You could do it that way. It's another way to do it.
Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, that would be quite an interesting one.
Sounds like an exciting build, and you're doing A10. So I mean, there you go.
A10.
We're definitely going to watch it. So there you go. Cool, man. Yeah, can't go wrong with the A10, as you've seen on our show. But it wasn't with the Xbox endorsement.
That's good.
Very cool. Very cool.
I think we're sort of not that there's anything wrong with Xbox and Microsoft. We're diehard PlayStation. Just because we always started out with the PlayStation. No, we started out with Sega Master System. We always wanted to get a Nintendo, but we ended up just Xbox and PlayStation.
5 minutes out. There you go.
You can probably bring them up. Have a look.
Okay. Oh, USA says Bluetooth. I'm using part of a video that I saw somebody else shooting that same plane into FPV, going to be using that just minus the FPV. Oh, cool. If you want to know how it works and stuff, I can say the name of it. Of the video. Oh, yeah, sure. Absolutely. Yeah, add it to the bottom. Yeah. We'll have a look. Absolutely. Cool, there you go.
Is that too bright?
There you go.
Yeah, he is.
There he is. Now, how many minutes out is it? It's nearly there.
It's very close now.
It estimates 5 minutes. 5 minutes. And then what we'll do is it's not very long at all. And then what we'll do is we will open it up and then have a look at them.
Yeah. The big reveal.
The big reveal.
So what it's purging in the background is these sort of nodules, I guess, from the filament that's in the back when it does its changeover.
Yes, and it just does that as it makes sure that the nozzles are all clear.
Nice and clean.
Nice and clear, and then the same color so you don't get any, I guess you'd call it color bleed, I guess, in the printing world.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, and we were just
3 minutes.
exciting.
95%. There you go.
And the episode that was the main episode this week came up on Tuesday.
And that was about this as well.
It was all about the unboxing and the setup.
Setup section. So if you haven't seen that, make sure you go and have a look at it.
That's
Cheers.
right. And we went into the a little bit more into the design phase from a different aspect style. We did more into the mechanical CAD software type stuff.
Yes.
So yeah, different elements.
Yeah.
So this is more of a model-based design.
Model-based design. Yes, but
my face.
Oh, that's an alarm to say. Yes, we have alarms on our phone to say that the 3D print's all done. So there you go. It's pretty accurate. 3 minutes. The video is the smallest RC plane in Betaflight with FPV and it's fast. The video is by. Oh yeah. I think I might see this one.
Very cool.
Very cool.
Yeah, we'll check it out after.
Yeah,
awesome.
we'll check it out. Yeah, thanks.
Nice.
We'll check it out again. Yeah, maybe this. Oh, that's what's cool. Okay, we'll check it out. Probably, I think I have. Very cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the print's getting pretty close now, isn't it? 3 minutes.
Yeah. Ooh.
Exciting. It's been going for about 17 hours 40 minutes non-stop. Yeah.
There you go. So there you go. It might be quite a short live stream, this part, but it is part 1 and part 2. So
yeah.
But yeah, just wanted to show you what's
short and sweet.
Short and sweet. This is the man. By the way, this is probably the first time that you are actually streaming at a reasonable time.
Okay.
Yes, there you go.
So it was 11 o'clock for you.
11 o'clock on a Friday.
Right, for us. Okay.
There you go.
Keep that in mind.
Yeah.
We'll see if we can work that in somehow sometimes.
Yes. We do our best.
Yeah. We have a thing about the end of the day for some reason.
Yeah.
Always been a bit like that. But hey,
it's all good.
Who knows what the future's all about? It might be an
accommodate, I'm sure. And what is up next week? What are we doing on the channel on Tuesday? What's coming up?
Tuesday's a good one. Actually, Tuesdays,
maybe a world's first.
Possibly, potentially a world's first. I've never heard of it. I've never seen anything like it before. And we did release it on the channel to give you an idea of what's going on the post, so we can reveal it. So it's the FPV RC helicopter.
Rocket helicopter.
We've dove back into the helicopter. We've revamped it. It's the same helicopter, the two helicopters to one.
Yes.
And we're adding a rocket engine boost to it.
Yes.
It would be the fastest explosive helicopter, RC helicopter in existence.
Yes, there you go. So make sure if you haven't already tune in for that one. And we'll be coming out on Tuesday.
Right, Tuesday at 6 in the morning. Yeah.
We had a model rocket to FPV helicopter.
That's right. Yeah. So
there you go. So it should be pretty quick. Quite excited.
It's definitely
and it was
explosive.
Fun to.
It was fun to do. It was a one-off stunt.
There you go.
It was cool.
Yeah.
You got to risk it to get the biscuit, as they say.
You got to do it. You got to do it.
Very explosive, that one.
Yes.
Lots of gunpowder that was used in
So
that one.
Darren says, what would happen if you tried to do a lamb roast in the Creality, 17 hours to crispiness? Interesting. Yeah, there you go.
What sort of temperature does it get?
Currently, the nozzle is sitting at.
So currently the nozzle is at 220 degrees Celsius.
There you go.
And the
bed is at 50 degrees, and the atmospheric conditions inside here. So I guess that would be what we'd be looking at for an oven roast. Is 34 degrees, so a little bit under on that. But I guess if the nozzle was, there you go.
So it might be a bit longer.
Oh, is it not done?
Yeah, it's all good. Okay, so it might be a little bit longer. That's okay. We'll just continue on. Sometimes they tweaked and stuff like that. Adjust this time. Yeah. So there's a little bit more to do. That's okay. These things happen in real life.
Yes. So you might not see the ending on this live stream.
I did. Time will tell. So it's adjusting all the time. So anyway,
there you go.
So we'll keep it running and we'll keep you posted. At the moment, it just tweaked. So it might be sort of in the 30 minutes.
30 minutes mark. It just changes.
But it changes all the time. And the last part of it doesn't.
True. So maybe it might just do like it's pretty much nearly up to the just complete black. So that might be like a second. It speeds up when it's just got one color to do. But
we'll show you. Here we go. This is where we're at anyway. In this live development.
Live developments as they come in. there you go.
Yeah, so here we are. I think you can see it. So he's just finishing the last little logo on his helmet. Danny says 34 degrees. Just do a hammer. Exciting stuff.
There you
Just
go.
plug the power in.
Plug the power back in. Yeah, so there you go.
Power's in.
Power's in. There you go.
Exciting. Yeah. So that was So it's all happening live.
There you go.
As they say in like news reporting, this is live. This is real, and then they talk about it.
Yes. So yeah, it's quite a big printer. This one. How big is it?
Was it 350? Yeah, 350 by 350 by 350 potential size. And when we had
so you could put like
a
helmet. You could print a
full size helmet. Yeah. So
or Rich's head could easily fit.
So when we had the scan, I put on the build plate, in the Creality print software, and then it would easily be able to print my entire head in one go. No cuts.
No cutaways.
No cutaways, as you say. So that's pretty cool.
Yes. That's quite a big one.
Yeah.
What are we up to? There you go.
No, it's cool.
What else can we tell you?
We've got some exciting new builds and projects coming up.
Yes, we can't really show you, but they're just off camera.
That's right. They've been working on in the background.
Yes, there's one there that we've been working on for about 6 months. So it'll be exciting to share that one to you guys.
Yeah.
And that'll be in a couple of weeks.
Yeah. About 2 weeks' time, the first one comes up.
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
But yeah.
Yeah. And we're working on with some other people to do some upcoming collabs.
Yep.
Here on the H&R Doing Racing Show. It's pretty cool. I don't want to give too much away, but it's pretty exciting.
Yeah. So we just we were thinking that was been calculated to be about finished about now, but it looks like it's going to do a bit longer.
Yeah.
But it's live, so we'll wait. We'll wait for it. There you go.
Good things take time.
Yeah, good things take time. So there you go. Unexpected, but that's okay. Yeah. We can show you. I can show you a copy while we wait.
A what? Oh yeah.
There's a copter from one of the things.
All right, so this is the Eric's just showing a couple of different things. While it does its little work. So this is the drop ship that we use built the Audi Pilot. Seems that it still works, still functions.
It's still going, and
has some interesting quirks. One of the interesting ones about this one is probably because it's a little
it's modded.
It's been modded so much. So that when you do a startup routine, it doesn't always like to do a cold startup by just plugging the battery straight in. So you actually, what we do is we plug in a USB into it.
We do
warm the flight controller up and the GPS, and then plug in the battery. Which is an interesting quirk, but it seems to do the trick, right?
Yeah, it does. It does, and it can do. This is Audi Pilot machine. It's got a Pixhawk inside this one, and so you can run autonomous missions. I think we did an episode. Did we do an episode?
We did. We chased it. Yeah. Chased it.
And so it's kind of an interesting one. And it's got an old-fashioned gimbal, so that a GoPro would normally sit in here.
GoPro gimbal. Yeah.
Bring that closer. Yeah, it's kind of cool. How are we going on this one? Are we getting closer? Yeah, it still says it'd be at 47 minutes.
It still says it'll be a little while yet, unfortunately. That's okay.
Yeah, I think it's just doing that
HR. It's just taking a little extra time to do the little HR logo that we have on its head. But once it clears that, she'll be all good.
She'll be right as rain, as it were.
Because it's got 3 colors to do in sequence. It's got a black to do, a white to do, and a blue to do in that one layer. So what it does is it will retract each spool, go down, like say with the white on that layer. It will print this one little white section. then it'll go back, retract it, then put the blue down, do that one little section on the blue, and then do the same thing with the black.
Yes.
And then it will go up a level and do that, repeat the process until the print is done. So it's quite a detailed print, this one, because obviously it's not just one. It uses all 4 colors in the print, but also it's a human head, so lots of different shapes and platforms, right?
Yeah.
And what filaments are we using on this one here?
Filaments.
The boxes.
Yeah, here's one. We are using
A Hyper series with a RFID tag.
Yeah, so so this is the Hyper series, what we're running. Oh, hang on, is that light? Turn that light around. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so this is one they come in 1 kg spools, so these particular ones.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's the Hyper series black and
Hyper series, so they go faster.
Just a little bit better. And they got a chip in them, and that tells you, gives you information up on the board, is it run out or does it need to be changed out? Those sorts of things, which is quite useful. And and then it will give you an alert to your phone if you've got the app on your phone. We haven't set that up yet.
We haven't dived into that yet. Something to look forward to. But on the app you can monitor it in real time.
Yes.
From the web cameras on board.
Yep, on the 2 cameras that I got built in. One's in the nozzle, well, right beside the nozzle,
and one's just over here,
just on the side. There you go. It's kind of pretty cool.
Yeah. And also, if you didn't want it's up to you. If you didn't want to use the multicolor option, which is totally fine, you can just use. They have just a single spool on the side. I think you can just see it on the side, Harry. That little black object there. You just run the RFID tag and spool just goes direct in, and don't worry about the multicolor CFS option at the top.
That's right. Yes.
But I believe on some of the prints.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah. We'll get in there. And on some of the prints, like for example, the print doesn't particularly happy with TPU, but there is a bypass. I think you run it straight through
on the side. I think
you run it. You take off the CFS and you attach it to the side and then run it direct into the feed.
Yes, but then
it's a workaround.
It's a workaround, but that's okay. Also, we have like the Ender 3 over here. He does quite a lot of our GoPro mounts and those sorts of things in TPU. So we probably just do it that way.
So TPU is the bendable, flexible material.
Flexible material.
Whereas the PLA or Hyper PLA is quite a solid structure.
Yeah. There you go. Well, but what else can it do? It can do carbon fiber.
Can
ABS, what is it? High temperature filaments, which is
ASA.
Yes, and we'll be testing all that on the channel shortly.
And
some other builds.
We'll dive into that exciting stuff. And I think ASA is weather resistant and water resistant.
Yes,
and UV resistant.
Yes, good for outdoors.
It's not girlfriend resistant.
No, we don't want that. But yes, no, it's good. It's good. So there you go. It's kind of quite a big beast. It's about 33, 34 kgs worth of weight right there. So you don't want to strap it to your back and carry it down the hill. Two people have to kind of lift it. But once it's in, it's in.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, Ben says, "Morning, lads. Looking forward to seeing it in action." No, cheers. Thanks very much for tuning in. We appreciate it. So it's just this is the second part of this live stream series, and
the final
reveal. It's just finishing up. What are we up to? It's just about 40 minutes to go.
That's not going to be completely accurate.
That probably won't be exactly accurate, but yes, there you go. So what we can share is, maybe you can lift it up.
Sure, I can.
Just join.
Yeah. So what we're doing is we're printing myself. So it might not look exactly like me, but it's a cartoon version of my. Where's the light? You take the light on?
Turn that light.
Yeah. Okay, so there I am. Obviously, it's scaled down to fit the upcoming project that we're doing. But yeah, it's got all 4 colors in the design. There we go.
So what's that back? That box at the back. What's that? 3D printing box.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No.
So, what Harry's talking about, that tower behind the back of my head, is I think it uses a sacrificial layer just to purge the colors and make sure that when it prints on the actual print, white, for example, is in fact white and not like gray.
Yes, just to make sure.
So yeah, in the background, it's just purging between the colors. So it's just changed over to the, looks like the blue it's doing at the moment. And that will exit the back of the printer. And then once it's happy, it'll start in a little square like it's doing now. There we go.
It does a bead down as a line.
So it will just make sure it's all clean. And then very shortly, there we go. It will do that.
A little bit of blue it needs to do. And then
We'll do a little blue and then boom, back.
there you go, and it'll change over again.
Change over to the next.
So that little complicated part there is what's holding us up. I was like, oh, we'll put our logo on it. That'll make it look cool. But there you go. So it added a little bit of time on extra that wasn't foreseen, but that's okay. I hope you don't mind. There you go. So there you go. You're going to be sticking with us for a little bit longer. We appreciate it. So what can we tell you? We can say about, what did we fly at the field the other day? What were we flying? We were flying the Tiger Moth.
We were flying the Tiger Moth. So in one of the earlier episodes that we made last year, we overhauled a destroyed, absolutely not by us, it was gifted to us.
Very kind of them.
Destroyed foam Tiger Moth, so the old biplane style.
Maybe I can bring it.
You can try and get it down.
It's on the raft.
It's going to get up the raft. But yeah, so that's what we were flying on the weekend, and it's got a very interesting flying style. That guy, he doesn't. You need that chair?
Yeah,
he doesn't particularly enjoy going right or left. He's not a fan of going right or left. Sometimes it's just because of the dual wing. And also we removed the rudder because we needed less weight since we added like I don't know, so many grams worth of epoxy to put it back together. So we didn't have enough space or weight for the rear rudder. So it just has the Arons, which is these ones here. So there's those two little Arons each side, and it has its rudder at the back.
But so it's
pretty beat up, but this guy, he still goes, believe it or not. It's got a drone motor on the front.
Yes.
And we used it on Livestream where we chased it with a drone.
Yes, we have.
That was quite popular. And yeah, he's about as good as one could get with this aircraft style. The interesting thing about that, we put in just for fun, we put in a servo.
An extra servo at the top.
An extra servo, and then we run a rubber band from this side all the way around to it, and then you can put like dropping. You can drop planes off it. You can drop little parachute men off it. Or I think we did little foam polystyrene missiles, I think, just for fun. But they had an interesting thing where when you put the little bomb, which was, it's not a real bomb, it's just polystyrene. It's a polystyrene. But say the bomb was about that size, about that sort of size there, and then what would happen is the interesting quirk was when you turned into the wind, like say you did an Aron roll, and then pulled, what happened is the little polystyrene would go that way, and then you wouldn't be able to turn into the wind. You wouldn't be able to turn into the wind, and you have to go the opposite way. So
interesting one.
It made it interesting. So then you might have to do like an extra circle to come around. But yeah,
it's kind of an interesting one because of the nature of the biplane. It's not very good at turning as such. So you do have to allow for that when flying this particular one. So sometimes you can't always go right, or sometimes you can't always go left.
It's just an interesting quirk with them.
Just because the wind hits the wings, and then you can't do those things anymore.
Someone asked us once at the flying field, how do you actually fly a plane if you don't have a rudder? So we could cover that. So what you do, Harry, you can hold it up.
Oh, yeah, sure.
So what you do is obviously with a rudder, it's the vertical part, so you can just so this is the rudder, obviously, and you just turn right and left like you would with a glider, or electric glider of that kind of nature. But since we've disabled that, what you do is you use the Arons, which are these ones, and you just tilt it over, and then you add an up, and then as you pull up, it will bank around, and quite often you also accelerate into the corner as well, a little bit. It helps it out a bit.
But sometimes it doesn't want to do it, and then you have to go the other way. But that's okay.
It's not normal for
planes, but
it's
it's
just an interesting quirk with that guy.
It's just unique.
Kind of fun.
But it's an interesting challenge to fly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you had to suddenly land or something, say you run out of battery and you had to turn right, well, you might not be able to.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. So we're getting there. We're at the top of the what are we doing? Yeah. Yes, is a
little while yet.
A little while yet, apparently. But that's okay. What else can we tell you? We could say the so if you let's say we'll talk about say like you want to change one of those filaments out. You can see that.
Oh right. Okay.
If you wanted to change it out, what you do is you would
so you go up into this the second one down, and you scroll over to filaments.
Yes.
And then you click the color. In this case, say for example, you want to
change out the blue.
Change out the blue. Okay, so then you would select. It will say black. There'll be one that looks like a black, another spool that looks like a white, one that's a skin tone, and one that's a blue. So you select blue and go retract, and then wait like I don't know, like 30 seconds, and that will give you the green light. Oops. And then you just oops, hang on. You just retract that, and then
yes,
and then you just take it out and then put in the one spool that you require. And if it's got an RFID tag, then it will auto recognize it. Otherwise, that's fine. You just click the spool and allocate the color that you want or material type that you want. Say in these cases, at the moment, it's the Hyper PLA. You can just change it to PETG or whatever it is that you want to use, like the ASA that we're talking about.
Carbon fiber.
Yeah, you can just select it. It's all selectable.
Yeah, it's kind of an interesting machine.
Yeah, it's one that we've always
wanted to use. Yeah, and you can see right beside it over here is the SD card, and Smook says nice. Cheers. Thank you.
Thanks for joining.
Thanks for joining in. Yes, and what else was I going to say? I lost my train of thought.
You were talking about the spool on side.
USB. Yes. So that's the way we run them. You can just run them like other people do, and run them from the computer. Run
over Wi-Fi.
Over Wi-Fi, you can do it that way as well. You can do it over cloud. Creality Cloud. Yep. I haven't tried that out yet, but we will, I guess.
I think you do that through the app, don't you?
Yeah, you can run it from the app. Yep. And so but that's the way we run it. We run all our printers that way, don't we? SD card. Yeah, that's the ideal way for us. Works out quite well. And yeah, you just if you haven't done that sort of thing before, you just you write your files. You create them in CAD software of some sort, and there you go. And then you slap them in the side of it, and then boom, the thing's a reality, which is pretty cool.
And a big hey to off axis. So yeah.
Oh, cheers! Thanks for tuning in to this part 2 of the series. Thank you.
Yeah, we did. We started the part 1 yesterday, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yesterday at 5 o'clock.
Yes, and there you go. We timed it so it will finish on this live stream. Yeah, we hope so. What are we up to? There you go. She's about 30 minutes away. It changed its time. There you go. So, but we're happening live, so these things happen. So
it develops as it develops. So.
Yes, as it develops.
He said Alfax just said he sold the A1, and now he's got room for the K2.
Yeah, there you go.
Fair enough. Well,
there you go. This is 32 kgs worth of. So you got to have a good solid structure.
Solid structure.
This one here, we did actually think about that when we put it in. So there you go. It's
pretty solid.
Pretty solid wood. This particular spot used to have a giant set of scales on it.
Yeah, weighing scales. Yeah.
Weighing scales. So there you go. So it's pretty solid.
Yeah, should be pretty good. So far, so good.
Yeah. No, so far, so good. And yes, and the Richard's head.
So if you're wondering what we're actually doing at the moment, so if you just tuned in, so what we're doing is this is for an upcoming. It doesn't vibrate like that. No, it doesn't.
It's quite quiet too.
It's not too bad. There's a little bit of wind.
But no, it doesn't. It doesn't shake. I haven't noticed any shaking or anything.
No, it doesn't move or vibrate.
Now the K one, if you compare the sound to the K one, which is just over yonder. Hang on.
Yep, which is there.
That guy there.
K1. That's a lot noisier than the K2.
Yeah, it's very, very noisy, but that's okay. He still does the job and he does it fast. So there you go.
Fair enough. Yeah, you need a solid bench for all these things. Yeah.
Very stable bench, really. Doesn't shake. Has to do a dance for you, does it? It's got tap shoes.
Does it do a waltz or a foxtrot? Yeah. So what we're doing, this is it's not just a demonstration. We were just bringing along just to
heck yeah,
see for an upcoming design build that we're doing. So this is the first part in that design, custom design, and that you may or may not believe that is in fact a scan of my head. There's obviously we scaled it down to fit on the design that we're doing.
But it can. We did try it, and Richard's head does fit inside there. There you go.
I didn't just put my head in there.
No.
I mean, I guess I could have done that. But yes, we tried it in
software.
In software, and yes, I can print my entire head.
Which is pretty badass.
It is pretty cool. So yeah, so he's for an upcoming design, and because it's multicolor printer, we've got it set up to do 4 at once, which is what it's doing in this design.
But I think it can do.
It can
I think
do
it's like we said. I think it's 16.
Yeah, 16, yeah. With adding more of these units around the place. So it will be used in an upcoming project.
Wait, what did you say? What did you say about the head? So
which part?
This is Richard's head.
This is my head. I'll look
very
close.
I'll grab it home. Yeah. Make sure you just run away and show you something so it's a bit more accurate so you can see, picture it. But it's coming along. Yes, we're getting there. Exciting stuff. It's exciting. So there you go. This is what we scanned. Richard sat down and we scanned his head in 3-dimensional space, and then converted it into what did we convert it into? Into different files, and converted them, and then added them to this print. Which drone or plane are you going to mount that head on? I can't tell you.
It's a custom design.
It's a custom design, so it's coming up.
Secret squirrel stuff. So yeah,
but it will be coming along on the shelf shortly, and we'll be able to tell you then. But exciting.
So we just scanned the helmet and the head.
Yes.
So yeah, it is.
We'll bring it up so you can see.
Yeah. So it is in fact my head.
There you go. I'll just undo that.
Yeah. And then Harry, then we in the software we just painted it. So yeah.
There you go. It's coming along. We're up to. Are we up to about?
Wait a second.
We're about halfway on the HR now, so we're getting there.
We're winning. If I want to print it, if you make the available
files
at least. It's weird to give your own head away though.
Well, that's an idea. Maybe we can do that.
What release my head to the public?
There you go. Handsome.
I'm handsome, man.
Yeah, right.
Nobody would want to imagine that. Like the world's like a gazillion Richards on their mental beast.
There you go. I'm very similar, so I got the real one. I'll put it on your wing. Clone army. Yeah. Well, they made 2 of us in this world. There you go. Is that enough? Is that not enough? I don't know.
I never thought of that.
It's a good idea.
I'll show you another design that we did.
While we wait for this machine to complete its files.
So, in a previous episode, I think it was the one called "We Send Ourselves to Space and Rockets," which is probably not the flows off the tongue the easiest in terms of title illustration. But anyway, so we send ourselves to space and rockets. I think we did. So we made the 3D 3D printed rocket designs.
No, Office says have a second camera facing the head and back of the wing. Would be funny, eh? There you go. Look at him go, Richie. Oh, that sounds pretty good. Let's do it. I have to get around to doing that. Sounds like a good project.
Right. So the rocket, we needed ourselves to be scanned for that. So
It'd be
it's a
funny if
different
it was a shock looking face. You're like, ah. Yeah, that is good.
So this is
Maybe we could do another one of that.
So this is yeah, maybe. So this is, it's about hard to see, but this is all print on the end of 3. So this is actually Harry's head.
Oh, we scaled it way down,
Yeah.
to fit inside the rocket. Yeah.
So it's obviously 1-to-1.
Oh, hush.
But anyway,
But yes, there you go. So we sent ourselves in 3D printed rockets for that one.
fair enough.
Okay, well, if we put it like back here, we'll put them way back there, then maybe
Just looks like he's just
it's in the distance. Maybe if I put them really
it must be the
close,
camera. Oh yeah.
really close, maybe. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
It's getting blurred out.
He's too close. He's too,
Too
close.
close.
There he is. There's the guy.
There's the guy. And how are we getting on?
Yeah, all good. Yeah.
This is about 30 minutes. Just a little slow down because of we decided we'd put our logo on the front of his head. But otherwise, it would have already been finished. But that's okay. It's okay.
You reckons you need the drumsticks and the guitar, right? That's what you need. The little guy.
Yeah, that's an idea.
Imagine if you did that. Like, that'd be cool.
Look up a wing. I'm gonna go play Roblox and do other stuff. Yeah.
Cool.
Cheers,
Thanks
brother.
for joining in.
And
See you next time.
See you next time, and thanks so much. Freeze frame. Oh, freeze frame it and print it would be neat. Yeah, why not?
All good ideas. All good ideas.
All great ideas.
Yeah. No, so it was it's I don't know if many people have scanned themselves in software before. But
Sure.
It's
So we've done it twice then.
it's kind of a interesting experience.
Yes,
Would
it
you
is.
say?
Yeah, you have to
So-
say very still. We were only just using an app to do this.
That's
but,
right.
And
And you use it from the front of the camera, don't you? It uses the facial recognition software.
yeah, which is it's actually
You
quite
can't do it yourself. You have to have somebody else help you out.
but it's kind of quite hard to manipulate and look and check and get all the dots on the face at the same time.
Yeah. You have to take a couple of goes at it.
Yeah. The other one, you can get the more advanced one. What's the company that brings that?
So off axis, he used the AI picture to the 3D model. It's
Oh,
okay, it's upgrade. Yeah. I guess the AI is not the AI what they call quote unquote AI. It's not quite there yet. It's kind of like Gen 1.
Gen 1, yeah.
Gen 1, yeah.
Gen 1, mine. But it's getting better. It's getting better. Creality has a few decent scanners to choose from. That's for sure.
I
One
like
day
your
I'll try one. Yeah.
Yeah,
So would we if Creality's watching? Jeez. But yes, maybe in the future.
Yeah.
Maybe in the future. It'd be cool.
Yeah, no, it'd be exciting. Yeah, I know that you can do some you can have portable hand scanners, can't you?
Yeah,
That'd be quite helpful for us, I think.
Yeah,
If there was a choice, so that way we can do some off-site stuff and then come back
that we have planned that we haven't been
we've
able
been wanting
to
to
do.
do.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
So yes, you scan yourself. We sort of covered this in the first. We showed you
Part one.
the first part
Of this
one
live stream.
of this live stream. But yeah, so what you do is you take in the software and then you
Turn it into an OBJ file in our case.
yeah, it turns to a J file and then you repair
Majorly repair.
the model, cut it to how you want. In this case, it was just a head, and then you take it over to the
Export it as SDL and then over to the Creality print software, and then you can paint away.
or scale it however you want,
Yes.
which is when I think that's how we scaled it.
Yeah, we scaled it in Creality print. Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
that's what we did.
just take your time to print it however you want, and that's what we came up with.
Still coming along.
along quite nicely there.
What are we up to?
I'll show you guys. This is where we're at. He's still doing the logo, which is slowing us down a bit, but that's okay. We'll get there. There he is. Let's just work on that logo at the top there. But once it clears the white and the blue, we'll be away laughing.
And then it'll be done in like a second.
Yeah. Put that
But there you
power
go.
back in.
The glorious power. The
Need that
screen
power.
just comes, boom, comes up nicely.
Yeah.
And have we done anything to the other build that we're doing on the live stream?
Oh, the micro talent.
Yes. Have we done anything more to it?
We haven't done anything. We just put on pause.
The white makes it look like a skull.
Yeah. It does.
There you go.
I guess every human has a skull.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So it's realistic.
We speaking about the if you're referring to that's maybe the camera might not be picking it up, but the skin tone, but yes, the white on the helmet. When we take it out of the machine, you might be able to see a bit.
Or a kiss member with a helmet. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. Like what's his name? The maker.
The guy with the giant tongue.
Yeah. I'm trying to think.
Oh, the head is skin tone. Yes, it's skin tone.
Probably just not coming up on tone. On
Color that on camera that well, but yes, it's skin tone and
yeah. So we got for his skin, it probably doesn't come up on camera. You can use your imagination. So skin tone, then black, obviously for his helmet and straps, and then we've got blue, and then a little bit of white on the logo on the top of his head.
Oh, it looks white. Oh yes. Oh yeah. I thought it was the camera. Sure. Right on.
Well, I guess it is quite a light skin tone.
Yeah, but maybe he hasn't got a tan. He hasn't gone to the beach.
Yeah,
we don't know.
Or he doesn't have a spray on tan like other
people do.
Potential presidents.
But we can't say that.
Can't say.
But yes.
I don't know him personally or socially, so I can't comment or speculate.
But yeah, some people go tanning, sun tanning. We can't really do that sort of thing in New Zealand. People get nasty disease,
nasty sunburn. So we tend to just
don't really go to. If we go to the beach, it's we usually put like
take the sunscreen on.
Take the sunscreen on, or you put like the sun. What do you call it? Rash, surfing rash.
Oh, surfing. Yeah.
Keeps the sun off.
Fair enough. That's right. Yeah, we can't comment or speculate.
That's right. So
yeah.
we can't comment on that
That'll
particular film. That yes. But yes, I'm sure there is different skin tones out there.
But I'm not sure.
Yes.
But I think they probably should cover the whole spectrum.
Yeah, I think so. Why not? Why not? It's great. How are we going anyway?
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah. So, so you can get skin tone for.
It's about 30,
we did airbrushing on the last live stream that we did. That wasn't yesterday. The one.
Oh, you can grab them. I'll grab them.
The skin tone.
Which one?
The skin tone. He wants the Simpson skin tone.
Which one?
A Homer Simpson. I'll get the skin tone.
All right. Simpson skin tone.
Kind of like yellow.
It's kind of like yellow, maybe tiger moth yellow, kind of. Yeah, he's kind of that color, really, isn't he?
Or when we're doing airbrushing?
Airbrushing, we have skin tone color. Which is this one?
That's quite some. Oh, a little lighter though.
There you go. Yeah, we use that when we're doing that sort of thing. Depends on your TV for the skin tone. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, we're on that. We're on the southern hemisphere, so it's always a bit funny. Everything's upside down. Yeah, we're getting that.
We're winning.
We are winning. So
we're winning, people.
It's just kind of an interesting machine. How it pretty much self-sufficient, really. Just
once you're loaded, you're good to go.
Yeah, and you just come and check on it, and you got the apps and things that you can check on.
Yeah,
but we haven't set that up yet, have we?
No. I don't like to do all of it at one go. Just like to take your time.
Take your time. Make sure it's all
enjoy the process.
Yes. And we'll share it with you. So hopefully you guys are enjoying on this Friday for us. It's about about 11:50 in the daytime. What's the time over there? There, off axis. Yeah, come along.
And we saw your post on the transformer. That was pretty cool.
Ah, yes. Was it Star Screen? Sure.
Transformers.
Very cool. Very cool. Oh, that's okay. Thanks very much for sharing. That's okay. It's a kind of unexpected time for us to live stream anyway. It's just
a coincidence thing.
Oh, Skyfire. Nice. Yeah, right on. Can't go wrong.
Did he appear in the Michael Bay ones? I'm not sure if he did.
A 29-hour print of Spider-Man's mask.
Whoa, cool.
And did you? You wouldn't have done that one on the A1, so maybe another printer for that one.
Are you planning to? Did you use it on the multicolor printer, or are you gonna color it in post?
Oh, you could airbrush it. Right? Full size A1, nice.
Nice.
Oh, AMS.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah.
There you go. It's just red for now. No, why not?
Okay.
Yeah, well, it's
the primary color?
quicker print anyway, and then you can go back and add those details. And most importantly, what people forget is the weathering.
Yeah, the weathering.
That adds the realism right there.
I don't think we add weathering on this guy because
no, he doesn't really need weathering. Not where he's going, but you will be seeing that coming up on the channel shortly. But yes, and next week, like Richard was saying before, yes, next week Tuesday we will be attempting maybe the world's first FPV RC boosted rocket helicopter. So that will be coming in on Tuesday.
That's
right.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if anybody else has done it.
I'm crazy enough to try.
Yes, but there you go. You'll find out what happens on that exciting episode on Tuesday. Kind of, excited about that one.
Yeah, we saw a couple of people do drone rocket combos.
Oh yeah, who did that? Was it Project? Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. He did that kind of combo hybrid kind of vehicle, and this is kind of going in the helicopter direction.
We thought we'd go in the helicopter direction because that way you've got a higher chance of the propeller snapping and falling out of the sky. So
yes, more chance of failure. So there you go, mechanical machine, and you push it past that limit of anything it's designed for. Past that design.
Frankly, it's not designed to fly currently, so it still does. So.
But yeah, well, it's two helicopters into one, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah, and they're not exactly strictly compatible.
Oh, he's talking about his the Spider-Man mask. It's supposed to have the black lines, but it's just going to paint it. Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
So when you use filaments and melt the filament into the lines. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, give it like a three-dimensional kind of look. Why not?
Yeah, that would actually. Yeah.
Unless you could, line it down.
Yeah, I mean, you could do it if you just use the actual filament bead and left it raised. That would look quite cool.
Yeah, could do it. How are we going? What are we up to? It's putting down a white.
Still go.
Yeah,
it's counting down. We will get there.
We will get there on this exciting episode.
You see, they use the filaments and then pushed down with the cardboard to keep it smooth. Yeah, I guess you could do that, provided the cardboard didn't stick to the filament, right? Would the filaments get stuck? I wonder if it would get stuck there, or would you need to use something like a plastic or something when you're trying to make it smooth? Would you do it in sections? I guess you would, because you wouldn't be able to have it all heated at once. It was saying the same. You agree there, unless you left it to cool too long. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I've never done it with I've never used like 3D printed when you solder along or plastic soldering, and they actually really got it too smooth. Really thinking about it. Have you?
Camera ready. Yeah, no, we don't just normally use it for like joins or those sorts of things.
Yeah,
when nobody else is going to see that part.
Yeah, or sand it and then paint it. Then that sort of defeats the purpose, right? Right.
Yeah. So
you wouldn't want to sand something that you've really just coloured.
Says about we're sitting at
Should be a little while. It's not too long.
Yeah, maybe 97% complete. There you go.
Yeah, it's good.
So we'll get there. Just that logo, eh? By crikey, eh? H&R Trail Racing logo too complex.
Too complex.
But we thought we'd add it, add a bit of dimension to the object, but we'll get there.
Yeah.
That's a pretty cool machine, and very lucky to have
Creality on board.
yes.
That was quite a good episode to show off.
This week?
When it just came in the mail down on the truck.
Yes. And you're like, oh.
I don't think you carry it on your in your hands. So
yeah, yes.
It's good they had that little trolley thing.
Yes, it's quite heavy, for sure. How big's the A1? Is how does he compete
in terms of the build volumes, allowable space? Because this is 350 by 350 by 350.
I once used black TPU filament as whiskers for a cat mask. Oh, nice. Right.
That's good,
Glue
yeah.
one end to the mask and then heat it up, stretch it to the desired length, size, and
that's
cut.
a good idea.
That's a great idea. Yeah.
A1 is 235, I think. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty big, though.
That's big enough.
Yeah, sure. That is good, eh?
I mean, I'm sure they're all great printers at the end of the day.
If the main thing is that they work, it's the main thing.
Yeah.
You get to build your own designs. That's the main thing.
Yeah, for sure.
That's cool. The Ender 3 is, what is he? He's 220? 220 by 220 by 250 elevation. Sorry. Hang on, just tune him. There he is.
And that's what we built our entire last year's building process. We used the Ender 3.
There you go. So he's having a little break today, but that's okay. He'll be back on another project shortly, don't you worry.
And the Micro Talon, which is what we are building, well, still building.
Yeah, you can go.
That was built on the Ender 3. I reckon it's just over 10 inches, hey?
Right.
Nice. Yeah, so Harry's just going to grab the Micro Talon that we're working on. I think, are we gearing up for the maiden flight? We are, aren't we? Yeah. I think we'll attempt to do that on
Livestream.
We'll do it on Livestream since everybody seemed to be quite keen on the idea. So risk it to get the biscuit, right? So
that's right. We painted him on, was it last Livestream?
Yeah.
There you go. And if you missed that, this was PLA lightweight.
It was. Yeah.
And yeah, we put Gem Fan 7-inch props on it with, what's that, with the 1500 kV? Not sure. Yep, and the antennas are sticking out the top.
We managed to bind that live.
We bound that live to a,
transmitter.
what was it, easy UHF to get that 70-kilometer range that we might want with this particular build.
But it's looking pretty good.
There you go. You can't really go much longer than 70 kilometers. But it's kind of an interesting design that Titan Dynamics came up with. I think I remember rightly, Titan Dynamics designed the original and then released it to the public a long time ago. We always thought that was a pretty cool design.
Yeah.
It's very cool. What's happening over here? I'll just pop them over here while we wait. Whoops, knocked them over. But yes, there you go.
She's all go.
She's all go.
If I give them an update now, sure.
I'll give you guys a little bit of an update while we wait for him to finish off. Yeah, I think once we get onto the back, he'll speed up like tenfold. There you go. It's coming along nicely. There you go.
97%.
But there you go. So he's coming along nicely. He won't be too long. And then very shortly we can start putting him into the build that we've got planned for him. And then we can finally release what he's actually going to be doing.
But it is going to be exciting.
There you go.
And it's definitely a custom. I've never seen anything like that design either. So it'll be exciting to see that underway. Can't wait to get started on that.
Yes, and hopefully it works. the way we want it to.
Yeah.
It's always interesting to do your own designs. You never know.
No, but that's part of the fun too.
Yeah.
And how's the wingsuit going? The project on the wingsuit. So
yes.
that was the one that we've been working on quite extensively on.
It's not here at the moment. It's doing something.
Quite extensively on the channel is the FPV RC wingsuit project.
Yes.
So that one, and now we have to find a suitable location to release him.
Yes, as you saw on our live stream, we got to chat with Ernesto Gainza, world's champion wingsuiter. So he gave us his points, and then from there, which was great to have him on the channel. And then from there, we went over to. Oh, it said you're back. Did it disappear for a second? Oh, hopefully not. Are we back again? Hopefully it didn't lose us. Start it again. Is it all good? Give us a thumbs up if it's good.
Okay, strange.
Strange. Nothing happened at our end.
Okay, well, we'll just carry on. Thumbs up. All right, okay.
Sure.
I'm not sure what you missed, but we were just talking about the FPV RC wingsuit with Ernesto Gainza. We did an interview. And yeah, is this Yuzil just asked us if it's the same print from yesterday. So welcome again. Remember you joining in. Thanks very much. And yes, it's still going. Yeah,
it's still going. And we're nearly there. We're at the final stages. And thanks so much for tuning in again.
Yeah,
cheers.
Thank you.
Couldn't do without you.
So yeah, well, since you just tuned in, we'll show you again just where we're at in the final phases of this exciting design. There we go.
There you go. So we're nearly there in the last little part. Yeah. We had it calculated to finish about halfway through this live stream. So yeah, we're nearly there. We're nearly there. Maybe a little bit longer than anticipated because we came across the idea of putting our H&R Enduro Racing logo on the front of it. And that's and then the stream only dropped for 30 seconds. So hopefully you guys can see us. I'm not sure why we have had technical issues, but we'll carry on. And the fingers crossed it doesn't do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Jeremy Privy.
Hi.
Nice to see you. Thanks, brother. Very nice to have you along. So yes. If you guys are all tuning in, we are carrying on with this second part on the 3D printed design, which is Richard's head scanned into this giant Creality K2 Plus.
That's right. It can fit my entire head on, but for the design for the upcoming project, we only need a scaled down version.
So his, I think dimensions wise, he's about 9. Oh, I can tell you exactly. 90 centimeters across his from one chiseled jaw to the other. There you go. So he's not the biggest version of Richard. The real version is much better. Yes, but yes. And what other projects are you guys working on?
That's right. Yeah.
Yes, because I know Jimmy P does a lot on Badass flying out there, and Alexis is working on his Spider-Man outfit. What about Yozil? What are you working on? Something in particular?
And your fill settings, just it's 8% currently.
Oh, yes, 8% for this particular guy. There is a reason why we chose that.
Yeah.
Yes.
All will be revealed.
All will be revealed.
Yeah. So what's some of the other projects that everybody's working on?
Yeah. Well, I'll get a drink of water.
Yeah. No, it's cool though. It's always good to work on something. I know off axis, for example, I know that you did a long range test. What was that with the VTX? I remember watching
AKK.
that.
Yeah. Cool. I think you had the 3 watt. I'm not too sure. I think I saw a 3 watt. Yeah. I know USA went before, and he might have just popped out. But yeah, he was working on a new design as well. That we'll go and have a look at that.
Oh, that's right, with the Xbox controller.
That seemed pretty cool.
Which should be unique instead of using a transmitter. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Bluetooth it, right? That's
Yeah.
what you do.
User just said I was just looking up how to couple my laser engraver to a fiber optic cable to make a laser sewing iron.
A laser sewing. Whoa, cool. I like
Epic.
that. Epic. Nice. Sounds cool.
Wow.
It sounds like a cool project.
How far would the
Laser.
laser extend to, like, with effective heating? Would it be, say, like a meter, or because I know that lasers come in different strengths?
Yes, and also they always expand exponentially outwards.
Do they?
That's why when they use them for targets on sites, say if you're into that kind of, you're in that work industry, let's just say the red dot is always gets bigger as you go outwards.
A little bigger. Yes.
Yeah, a little bigger.
It's not like a flashlight, but yeah.
No. Jimmy Pearce says, nice to see you live. You are great.
Well,
Cheers.
thank you.
Very kind. And very nice to have you on board.
And I like watching your reels and posts that you put up. It's pretty cool.
So yes, we're getting up to 98% now. So we are on the final stretches on this exciting build. Yes, and then in a few short weeks we can actually tell you what we're making. But it'll be interesting. It's something different.
Yeah, something original.
And he'll be, I think quite a bit of it will be made on this particular printer. Yeah.
Aye, Capitan.
Aye, Capitan. We can say that. We can say that without giving anything away.
Yeah.
Always like surprises. So, like at Christmas time, I don't really like saying, well, you'll be getting this and you'll be getting that. So, yeah, that's why we don't really tell. Well, this is happening and this is happening. So, yeah. I always like surprises. So,
Gotta keep
a
it.
good surprises, not bad surprises, though.
Sorry.
But
not...
yes, so that was what we're kind of not saying.
Yeah.
But yes, what are we up to? Are we changing up to white? We finished with the white? Yeah. I think we're nearly finished on the blue. Then there'll be a white bit, and then there'll be straight into the black, and then it'll be done, which will be
done,
epic.
son.
And then we can take it out and show you the size of the volume of the build plate, which is pretty badass.
Yeah, it's cool.
Once you get it in your hand. And we can tell you what else there. In the packet that comes with this particular printer, they come with filament swatches. If you didn't know what a swatch was, it's
filament options.
Filament options that you can get. Look, gonna lose them all. But there you go. These are all the different colors you can get. Can you see? Oh, hang on. There you go. Look at that, eh?
All the different color options of what Harry's showing you there.
Different color options. So I think we are using.
Yeah, be that one.
Yes, we're using that one. Was it that one? Yeah, there you go. So we're using this one here for the skin. It does look white on the camera, doesn't it? It's deceptive. Maybe there you can see it. Can you see my skin tone?
It's a slight brown on the white.
There you go. Hang on, maybe I'll turn it from this. It looks white there, but yes, it is actually. Maybe I'll put my hand behind it, and you can actually see the color.
Off-axis says he's got the same thing for the bamboo colors. Yeah, I'm sure they all come up with a slightly different color range.
Color range, and we've got white, which is that particular white. This particular white is on there at the moment.
Stark white.
Stark kind of white. And that's for the logo. The blue is this one. No, not that one. This one is the one. It's the kind of blue.
A user says about his laser, Harry.
Oh,
says it depends on how you do the lens, on how far the focal point is. But with the fiber optic cable, you don't have to worry about adjusting the focus, the light into the point you need. That's cool. That's really cool. Is it a design that you've worked on in the past, or how did you come about coming up with that mad idea, which is really cool?
Yes.
I don't think we've worked too much with lasers, have we?
Nah, not really. No.
We used to do a bit of airsoft, which is the little plastic toy BB gun stuff. They had little laser sights with the different
optics, which is kind of like it's model planes, really, isn't it?
It's effectively a model plane, but
with a gearbox.
With a gearbox,
they can't be made into anything that they're not.
They can't fire real bullets or anything like that. It's just it's effectively just shooting air, isn't it? Yeah. Like a little piston, and then the mechanical box.
It's kind of interesting where we stripped one of them apart one day to repair some cogs, and yes, it's just the same. Just
It's effectively
motor,
like a
ESC, etc., etc.
yeah. Some of them have little ESCs and what they call mech boxes, mechanical box. I don't know why they should do that.
But yes, what do they got? Cast, but it's just cast aluminium, which was the problem in that particular case. I'm sure other ones they do more expensive ones did different things, like maybe steel or something like that. But anyway, that was wow, snails. Okay,
Just wore out.
just wore out, and there was nothing I could do in that case.
Yeah, it was unrepairable, so we just replaced that mechanical box, and bam, she was going good to go.
Yeah, and other things that come in the box, I'm sure you've already seen, but there you go. There's a box that comes with it, and there you go. Tools, various instruments that you might need, and we'll be using the spatula, because why not? Shortly when it's all done. Yeah, it's quite cool how it comes with everything, which is nice.
Self-sufficient.
And yeah, spare nozzles if you need one of them. There you go. We'll get up and ready to go. But yes, it'll be coming off this print shortly, so don't you worry. So thanks so much for tuning in.
Yeah.
So where is he up to? Okay, so he's going black now, Richard. So here we go. Here's it.
User was saying that, funny enough, the cast aluminium ones are actually better. Usually they just don't have enough grease in there, or tell people that they need to put a little oil in there. Yeah, that is true. And we did all those things, but so many thousands and thousands of rounds later, gazillion rounds later, it needed replacing.
Yes.
So at some point it wears out, and it still goes great. Yeah, doesn't it? It still goes.
Still going good.
Still going
Yeah,
good.
no problems there.
Okay, we'll show you closer so you can see where the update is.
Okay, so it's fasting. It's going fast now. So here we go, 99%.
Here we go.
Here we go. Is it?
Oh. Final countdown, as it says.
It's going fast now. So here we go. This is the final stages.
Is that straight? No.
So there you go. Thanks very much for tuning into this live stream. It's been fun. And we will open it up and have a look to see what's inside and show you what's going on. We are about on the last little bit now. Just winding up. Maybe 30 seconds remain. Maybe we should give them a countdown. What do you reckon?
Jim FBB says nice. Thanks. Yosa says, I've been working on a different laser project for a while. It's just now that 5... Oh, there we go.
Is it done? Is that it? 100%. 100%. That's what it says. It's retracting in the black. Put it up here.
There you go. Project's finished. Oh.
There you go. It's retracting the final stages. Oh, here it goes. It's done. And it lowers down.
Whoa!
There you go. Print complete. Print again.
Okay, we'll put them there.
There you go. There you go. It's
We
done.
got there.
We got there.
It took a little longer than estimated.
But that's okay.
Yeah, so you're talking about the laser project. It's just now that 5-watt diode's actually cheaper enough to do the project. Well, there you go.
Excellent.
Whatever works, right? And it certainly helps if they're a little less expensive.
Yeah.
Okay, so print again. No, we'll just go again. Okay, so that's cooling
Cool.
down.
So it's cooling down. It's got a little
You can just pick it up.
Oh, just pick it up. Just pick it up. So there you go. It's got a little. It's quite nice on the LCD screen. I'll just show you that. It's got a graphical display. It's touch screen, which is pretty fancy. Okay. Breaking free, says user. Yeah, why not? Why not? Okay, here he goes. Here he comes. Doing. Here he comes.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, we'll pop him down. What do you reckon? Pop him down about there. So, plug your back in so we don't run out of power. We don't want that.
Okay, so that's what it looks like on the build plate. Yeah, there you go. And there's a little sacrificial
Offset. Hang on, maybe move that so you can kind of see from a different angle. And the build size, can you flip them up so you can see the build size? Maybe just so it doesn't fall off.
quite large.
But
So
you can't-
obviously haven't used all of the available space available.
no.
But,
Spatula frame.
Yeah. Let's hear that build plate crackle, you reckon?
Yeah. What do you want to do, Duran?
Put it down.
So, do you want to sit down? Yeah. No, you want to bend it? You grab them. Doesn't matter about the other one.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Got him? Yeah, you just pop it under there.
Okay. You do it.
There you go. You hold it? The back part's already off. Yeah.
It's been sitting there for 17 hours.
We can get this in. It's already off.
Okay.
Try that. Right, you can put it under here. It's a little bit tricky with this 2P.
You can do it from your side.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Just don't want to go ping. Be in both sides of the front and back. But this way, diagonal.
Right. Oh, it's working.
Ta-da! You got it. Cheers. Thanks for the
Ta-da,
help.
good tip.
Got him. Okay, pop him back. There you
Okay,
go.
so that's the build plate anyway. Ta-da.
Cheers. Need
Good
the help.
tips.
Good support.
Hard to do it with
And keep it in frame. Okay. Pop them back in there. Luckily, they make them with magnets. It's fine. Okay, so there you go. Hang on. There it is. So, ta-da! There you go. So we'll get a pair of pliers. Oh, you can grab them. The blue ones. The blue ones are my favorite.
Okay, well there you go. And there's the result of what he looks like. You can see now. Hopefully you can see the skin tone color now. There's the HR logo. If you're wondering what that bit is, maybe we should get that over there.
It's blind.
It's blind.
You can't see. You can't see. There you go. There's off cuts.
Okay, so you can see now. It doesn't have an eye patch. There you go. Helmet. Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Okay.
So
Maybe I'll put it down here so you can see. Just show that.
yeah, you have to be careful with the flexi plate. You can shoot all parts across the room. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, let's get this guy. Visual.
Use this one. You just take it easy. We've got 2 clippers. Yeah, there you go. You can't see our head, but it's okay. We'll come down low. There you go. You probably don't need to be. It'll probably come off quite nicely, but it's fine. Let's just take our time. Think. want a different pair of clippers? There you go. Sounds like the 3D printer is cooling down in the background. Just reach the temperature.
There you go.
This looks like he's got like headphones on like this. Yeah. Listen to the radio.
Yeah.
Be a bit careful that time.
Okay.
Yeah. Give each other. There you go. Let me just click around there. It's coming out. There you go. Clip, clip, clip. Yeah, it's coming along nicely. So there you go. Whoop. If you have any hot air, sometimes that helps. You mean like
I can breathe on it.
you mean like
a hair dryer, you mean?
Good idea. There you go. We're getting there. We're getting there slowly. There's an ear. I can see an ear. There's an ear right there. Okay. Coming along. Yeah, I usually hair dryer or something to warm the supports back up. Works better on PLA.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Do we have a hair dryer anywhere close? Yeah, well. We might need to run it to. Could run it to the yeah.
You run into the thing, right?
Oh, try the hair dryer.
You just put it down the bottom.
Yeah. A little bit warm. No, you can help. There you go. Oh, yeah. It was way easy. We can also clear up most of this post live stream. So we'll get an idea of what we're doing. Make it all perfect then. But yes, the K2 seems to finish quite good at and can give you a notification on your phone. Can't it, Richard? Yep. They say, I haven't tried it out yet, but when it's all done. I wonder if BAM, the A1 does that as well.
Sure it does.
I'm sure they do. Where are we getting? Go around the other side. There you go.
That's what that side looks like.
There you go. And the ear. There you go. We're coming along nicely. Oh, heat it up again.
It seems like a very nice printer.
Yeah, cheers. It's quite quiet too, it seems.
What printer do you have?
Yeah, that's a good question.
So many different types out there and styles. And they all have, it's like anything. They all have their merits. And
So,
this one here.
yeah, taking a little bit more off the side, and then we're going to check them out. Yep, there you go. That's a big chunk.
Well, it's cool to get this done on Livestream. Huh?
Yes, yes. I hope you guys have been enjoying it. Something a bit different. Danny says that fella's going to have some crazy helmet here after 70 hours in that heat. Yeah. Yeah, he sure would, wouldn't he? Great.
Helmet here. So that's like the Flight of the Conchords. I think Brett has a helmet here. Helmet.
He also says he has some enders. No, rock on. Well, there's our ender. Yeah. I'm sure we would have shown you. There's our ender 3.
Right there. Ender 3.
And he does quite a lot of our, well, like we said, he did all of last year's build. So yeah,
Great little
guy. Yeah. What is it? These the Ender 3 Pro, that one. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, great little guy.
Does it go through the?
Yeah. Does she? Oh, yeah.
Where we're at. So we've got the sides up there, Just taking the back of his head off now.
Back of the head of the support.
We're taking off his mullet, basically.
Yeah, his mullet. Well, yeah. Some people have business at the front and party at the back. Why not? Why not? We couldn't pull that off. I didn't think that. But some people can. He also says, yeah, the Ender 3 helped a lot of people get into 3D printing for sure. That was the first thing we bought when we heard there was a lockdown. True story.
Yeah, we're like, what do we get for lockdown? We're like, Ender 3.
Well, a 3D printer. And we got our first one at Marvle 3D, as it happens. They're now the sponsors of the channel. That's nice. Thanks, Victor. And he's just biting away at that last little bit. Supports there. And then we'll give you the big reveal. Crunch, crunch, crunch.
Tidy up properly in post.
Yeah. Just give an idea of what we're doing. But yes, 3D printers are quite good. They always think of them like a hammer. You have
a tool,
and it's just one of those ones where you couldn't really see the world without them, to be honest.
But they are quite useful for sure.
Well, we make a lot of stuff on not just these projects, but
normal day-to-day.
Normal day-to-day stuff. Like I can't buy that part, so I just make it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quite often you can't buy the part, so you just have to make it. And this is a good example of that. You can't get more custom in your own head. How are we getting on?
Yeah, we're winning.
Last little part. Crackle, crackle. It also says, yeah, functional parts can be made as long as you know how to make them. But you can also find a lot of parts on the internet. Yes, that's for sure. Where do we go? Yeah, we check out some parts on Thingiverse, and you can buy parts, STL files for them as well. We bought a couple of things over the years, but mainly make our own stuff, like 99%. Yeah.
Traditionally, it doesn't really work that well if it did buy if it was somebody else's design.
Oh, unless it was like a 3D printed plane, or like the micro talent over there. He's solid.
No, I was meaning like something custom that doesn't quite fit properly.
Ah, yes. But yeah, so it's coming along nicely. How are we getting on? Last little part, actually.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do usuals right here. Move that mouse out of the way. Oh, it's not even connected. Look at that, eh?
Yeah, so just the final parts now, and then
Just taking our time. We don't want to muck it up.
yeah,
That'd be embarrassing.
it's not every day you get to see a three-dimensional scan of your head in color.
No.
Don't worry about these extra things. Just do the basic stuff. Basically, the mullet is what we want to get rid of.
Pretty much. Yeah.
But yeah, he'll be used in an upcoming project here on the Edge and Racing Show, and yeah,
Looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to it. It would definitely be a original custom design that I've never seen anybody else do or come close. So that would be super exciting.
Just like the laser optics.
Yeah, that's right. Just like the laser optics. How's it going?
You're getting there slowly. Just
take your time.
Just don't muck it up.
Sometimes it's quite hard to get, just in general with 3D printing, it can be quite hard to get the support structures off without damaging the actual print underneath. Yeah, users see the same thing. Yeah, supports always take a little bit of time to get off and clean up. Yeah, absolutely. But I guess if you've just waited 17 hours to get the print, you can probably spend like 5 minutes taking a little bit of extra time to make it look nice.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a big piece.
But it's pretty cool to come straight off the print. And normally it's just for us with the end of 3, it's just it's just like one color, whatever it is that you got. And then there's quite a big process to clean it up and paint it and all that kind of stuff. But since it's multicolored, you don't have to. It's pretty much a finished result straight away, which is pretty cool, really. It's pretty cool. And we did end up using all 4 colors in this design. Yeah, because why not? You know. So we used the skin tone, obviously, the black for the helmet, and we've used the white for the logo on his head, and we used the blue for the H plus R on his forehead also. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. How's this going over here? Is he quieting down?
Maybe
yeah, he's all fine, ready to
turn off.
He's all ready to turn off.
We're nearly there. The last little part. It's a little bit tricky.
Don't have to do it.
Don't have to get it all perfect, but I'll turn around so you guys can see anyway. I'm just on that last little part. There you go. So Darian says 3D printing some drone themed man necklaces / man jewelry could be cool. Johnny Depp meets Wookie. Very cool. How are we getting on? We getting there?
We're winning.
It also says painting them, if you put a lot of time into it, will look good. But the plastic being that color is a professional look to it. Has a professional look. Yes, we have painted quite a few that were made on the Ender 3. Different things.
Some models like this sort of size.
Yep.
Heads.
But yes.
Everybody's birthday present.
Birthday presents
Of their own head.
But we,
It's
yes.
kind of ironic, isn't it?
Yes. Kind of cool. But yes, we, like I was saying before, thanks so much for tuning in. This exciting 2-part live stream. Thanks. Appreciate it. And just to fun a little bit, yeah, a little bit of last little bit of mullet.
Nobody wants a mullet.
No, some people do. Some people
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
No,
There you go.
nobody wants a mullet.
It's trendy in some places.
Never trendy.
Yeah, it's an interesting look. Who has a mullet? Joe Dirt. He's got a mullet.
Is it Dave Spade?
David Spade. Is it?
Yeah. I guess they really like the Joe Dirt film.
It was an interesting one.
Joe Dirt.
More of a comedy kind of movie.
Yeah, but do you think that's why people like
Yeah,
mullets?
maybe. I don't know. Maybe made it a bit more mainstream. Yeah, we just cut out the last little parts. Then we can define them more detailed stuff later on. But it's pretty much a clean print looking. We haven't done our resin printers on the channel yet, but if anybody's out there has done resin printing, does it I assume it'd be the same kind of clear up time? I know there's chemicals involved and you have to be very careful that you don't get it on yourself and those sorts of things. But going back to the mullet, he also says the mullet comes back every now and then, and it's kind of a character that goes along with it. Yes, very true.
Yeah. Quite popular around different places.
You see the one, the lone mullet in the wild?
Yeah, catch and release.
Yes.
Yes, you see.
Yeah. How are you getting on? Due to the angle of Richard's, we designed Richard's head to be at when we scanned it. It's taking a little bit longer than expected. But there you go. Oh, as you'll see, as resin printing has another process after, but similar.
Oh, is it
First
the
you
UV heating process, is it? Curing?
First, you have to kind of wash extra rins off with IPA, alcohol, or ethanol. They do have some good water washable resins now, though. Maybe we could look into that as well. Sounds interesting.
And what kind of
I know their build size is a bit smaller.
what kind of projects do you run with a resin printer? We've got some ideas ourselves, but
we want to try. And that type of thing is called a resin off. Oh, okay.
oh, the process is cool.
Yeah, this is a chemical. Last couple of little clips. Ah, here we go. You're getting there now. Aha!
That's
There we
probably
go.
good enough for now.
Probably good enough for now.
We've got to clear it up a little bit more, but otherwise we might be at it for quite a bit
Okay,
longer.
so we'll give you a little spin. There it is.
I think that's probably good enough for this live stream, I think. Probably just spent a couple of minutes doing the last little bit. But
Give you a little spin. But yeah, there you go.
It's pretty good.
17 hours, what, 45 minutes or something like that?
Yeah.
There you go. There you go, he's looking at you now. There you go, looking at you. There you go, and we're looking at you too. So,
So I think we'll sort of start finishing up, will we? Yeah, the printers, I will just turn it off in a minute.
Yeah.
It's already happy. Precision stuff, anything that's high detail stuff. We want, so he's talking about resin printers, by the way. And we have a very high accuracy.
but more so in detail, small objects under 4 mil, 5 mil, right down to 1 mil under.
Wow.
There you go.
Okay.
It's badass. Cool.
So something like this, which is Harry Scandal, yeah, might be more suited in a resin printing rather than the Ender 3, which is what?
FDM printing.
So here's the scale. So this is Harry, and this is me.
There you go. So hopefully you can see the skin tone. Kind of probably looks a little bit white, but he is actually, with the human eye looking at it, it does look a little bit white on camera, but he is actually. Yeah, something like that would come out easy on the resin printing, right? No. Yeah, but he is actually the same color as my hand. So there you go.
Comes up differently.
Comes out differently. So what do you reckon? Should we do our little sign off?
Yep. So yeah. Okay.
So and also thanks so much for tuning in. What else can we say? Yeah, on Tuesday, if you don't know already, is FPV rocket helicopter. So make sure you tune in for that. Goes and says eggshell for the camera. Nice. There you go.
Yeah, that's right. So so rocket helicopter.
Yes.
Well, boosted rocket helicopter or nitrous explosive, or what we're calling hell of a rocket.
Yes.
Comes out on Tuesday at 6 in the morning New Zealand Daylight Saving Time. I wish to thank all of our sponsors. So thanks for them, and check out the links for them. We're going to move over for our final sign up. So we'll just go.
Oh yeah, we're just going to move over. Yeah. And also, more importantly, thank you for tuning in. We appreciate it.
That's right. We'll do the final traditional sign up.
So there you go. It was good to see the print come out good and successful. So yes,
It did take a little longer than we expected, but it's real life. So these things
happen. And you also says thanks very much for the stream. Enjoy. Thank you, my man. Tom says you're going to mount that to the wing suit.
Not telling.
It's a secret. Maybe not. It's
but we can say we can't necessarily tell you that. We can say it's for an up and coming new project build.
Yes,
it may or may not be the Mark II. I was going to.
We don't
Can't
tell. But we'll find out together. Does that sound pretty good?
Okay, yeah, it sounds pretty
good. Put it on the car hood. That's a great idea. Put it on a car hood. Just put your own head on it. Yeah, nice. They have them with Rolls Royce have the picture on the front.
Yeah. Or the
cheers. Thanks very much for all those. Cheers.
Yeah. So we have to thank everybody who tuned in, past, present, and future.
Yes. And we'll see each other next week on Tuesday, right?
Yeah, for the rocket helicopter. Yeah, hell of a rocket. Actually super looking forward to that because
yes,
fairly confident. I'd say 99.9% confident that nobody's ever done it before, and until Tuesday next week.
And yes, and that goes that head that you've just seen will be going on an upcoming, very shortly made episode, and you'll find out what that is.
That's right, and you can check the playlist for the part 1 of this. It'll be just there.
Yes. Okay. Thank you very much. And here we go.
I'm Richard.
And I'm Harry.
Okay, thanks everyone, and we'll sign out. 3, 2, 1, go!
See you guys. See you next week, Tuesday, for hell of a rocket. Thanks so much, guys. That was cool.
See ya.
Hope you liked it. We did.